What superproductive people do differently. Abstract. This article explores 7 habits shown through research to distinguish highly productive individuals from average performers. Each habit is grounded in academic literature and illustrated with real-world industry examples. The habits include planning the next day's schedule in advance to be proactive rather than reactive. Minimizing distractions like notifications to focus deeply on priorities. Batching similar tasks together to maintain cognitive momentum. Automating repetitive tasks to streamline workflow. Enforcing strict boundaries between work and personal time to prevent burnout. Dedicating time to continuous self-improvement through skills development. And scheduling regular, deep work sessions for uninterrupted focus on complex cognitive work. The article argues that organizational leaders who foster a culture supporting these evidence-based productivity strategies can cultivate high-performing teams consistently delivering quality outcomes, despite demanding workloads. Adopting some principles could significantly increase organizational output. Research has uncovered strategies used by highly productive individuals to maximize their effectiveness and efficiency. Today we will explore 7 habits that distinguish superproductive people from average performers. Each habit will be defined through academic research, followed by practical applications and specific industry examples. By emulating these techniques, organizational leaders can cultivate a culture of high performance. Planning their day the night before. Research shows effective time management is a hallmark of extremely productive individuals. Covey, 1989, found proactive people are acting in accordance with valued priorities by deliberately planning their schedule in advance. In contrast, reactive people allow external factors to dictate their day, responding to demands as they arise. Superproductive professionals engage in nightly planning sessions to structure their day. Leaders should encourage daily planning among their teams. Start each day with a stand-up meeting where individuals share their plan and identify any obstacles. This fosters accountability while allowing for collaboration on overlapping tasks. At Anthropic, an AI safety startup, employees block out their schedule for the following day during their commute home. The next morning, they sync with teammates to ensure priorities are aligned before diving into individual to-dos. This ritual maximizes everyone's focus and energy from the get-go. Eliminating distractions throughout the day. Research shows superachievers minimize temptations that divert focus from top priorities. Studies from Stanford University found frequent multitasking splits our attention in a way that significantly decreases productivity. Gazzaley and Rosen. 2016. Checking emails and social media triggers dopamine release in the brain, acting as distracting rewards that deter progress on important work. Diet-Vorst et al. 2009. Leaders should role model focus by turning off notifications during deep work sessions. Set clear expectations that employees should limit distractions to maximize productivity. Provide distraction-free workspaces when possible. At Automatic, the company behind WordPress.com, employees follow a strict focus protocol. When headphones are on, they cannot be disturbed. This allows for immersive, distraction-free blocks of coding and writing. The protocol is respected across all teams. Batch similar tasks together. Research indicates clustering similar duties together creates cognitive momentum that improves workflow. In studies, participants completed a series of related writing tasks significantly faster than interleaving various writing and math problems. Andres et al. 2020. Top achievers batch like assignments, whether applying to emails, making calls, or analyzing data, to stay in a relevant mental groove versus constantly switching gears. Leaders can assist batching by providing clear project roadmaps and eliminating unnecessary interruptions. Schedule recurring sync-up points to assess task dependencies before employees change directions. At Anthropic, engineers batch all coding for a given feature into a sprint. Then shift gears 100% to documentation. This avoids fragmented efforts that multiply tasks. Deployment speed and quality both increase. Automating repetitive tasks. Research shows super-productive individuals automate mundane, repetitive tasks that divert focus without adding value. A study from the University of Pennsylvania found software automation increased total productivity in various industries by an average of 30% by freeing up time for higher-level priorities. Brynjolfsson and McAfee. 2014. Top individuals identify routines ripe for automation, like simple email replies or data compilation, to streamline workflow. Leaders should work with engineers to identify organizational inefficiencies where automation could help, for example relying on chatbots for onboarding or ticket responses. Employees should feel empowered to suggest process optimizations through technology. At Anthropic, engineers use scripts to automatically run unit tests after each code check-in, freeing hours each week for more complex problems. This continuous integration practice allows them to ship code faster while maintaining quality. Implementing strict work-life boundaries. Academic studies show enforcing boundaries between work and personal hours boosts productivity, decreases stress, and prevents burnout. Keys to sustainably maximizing performance long-term. Parkinson and Fisher. 2018. Top performers have strict separation between work schedule and leisure activities with family and friends. Research found workers who did not compartmentalize roles were 39% more likely to experience negative health effects. Kreiner et al. 2009. Leaders should serve as a role model by disconnecting completely outside core hours. Set clear expectations that employees should not be contacted on evenings, weekends except emergencies. Offering flex time and compressed work weeks also respects personal obligations. At Anthropic, employees follow the Anthropic way, avoiding all work communication after 6 p.m. and on weekends. This separation prevents burnout despite a demanding work pace and fosters recharging people to consistently deliver 120% effort on the clock. Dedicating time to learning and skill development. Studies show highly effective people consistently work on self-improvement through dedicated skill development, and reap exponential returns over time that boost daily output. Erickson et al. 1993. Top performers use slack periods, evenings, and weekends to expand mastery in areas like public speaking, leadership, programming languages, and more. Continuous learning spurs career growth and enables contribution to ever-complex problems. Leaders should make skill building a cultural priority by incentivizing external courses, allocating training budgets, and approving flexible hours for learning. Model curiosity through your own upskilling efforts openly shared. At Anthropic, engineers spend 20% of their time on self-guided studying, then openly teach others new skills. Example topics include advanced machine learning techniques, scientific communication methods, and AI safety best practices. This focus on continuous improvement accelerates the entire team's capabilities. Practicing periodic deep work sessions. Research indicates highly effective individuals schedule regular, uninterrupted periods of deep work to optimize difficult, creative cognitive tasks. Newport, 2016. Deep work sessions require switching into a focused, flow state by minimizing distractions, essential for tackling priorities requiring extended problem solving, analysis, or composition. Studies show these dedicated bursts of concentration can spark insights and major leaps forward on projects. Leaders should protect blocks of individual deep work time and reinforce their importance through regular, solitude days. For example, 1 day per quarter with no meetings allowed maximizes focus. At Anthropic, engineers protect mornings and Friday afternoons for deep work to allow immersive coding sessions. This dedicated time yields breakthroughs that otherwise may require much longer. Outcomes validate its critical role alongside collaboration and communication. Conclusion: research shows superproductive individuals strategically manage both their schedules and the work environments to maximize effectiveness. From proactive planning to guarding personal time. Utilizing batching and automation, committing to ongoing skill development and dedicating focused blocks to deep work, these evidence-backed habits distinguish top performers. Leaders who foster cultures supporting similar techniques will cultivate high-performing teams consistently delivering quality outcomes despite demanding workloads. With sustained effort, adopting some principles from these outstanding professionals could significantly increase organizational output.